morning, sir.
Afternoon, Doctor.
Namo Buddhaya, good morning and good evening and good afternoon. Okay, so now continuing on water. So we have 13 in water, right? So when you have 13 in water, what is the experience you're getting of water?
Good
What
morning,
would
sir.
you, good morning. So what would you experience in water? So let's say somebody heads to a beach. What is the experience is getting?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good evening.
So what's the experience anybody is getting if he's going to water sport or beach or whatever? So what does that make him?
Freshness.
Life.
Yeah, that we already spoken freshness, life, and all that. So I don't want again the same answer. So don't give me anything in 13.
So there is more. I thought it's finished.
No.
Hill. It's like the shape of any container, sir. Any shape of the container.
Yeah, it fills up. Good one. Nice. So you feel filled up if you see water that you can't feel with earth because you take earth for granted. For water, you need to fill it up. Okay. What else? Yeah, gets filled up. It takes the shape of a container, which is also true. So it is free flowing. Nice. So if your mind is free flowing, it's like water. That's correct. And it fills up. Whatever the mind fills up is like water. It just fills up everything. No place left. That's all.
Shruti has written charged.
Yeah, yeah. That is okay. That's all part of that 10. Energetic and all of that. It's okay. When you go to a beach, what do you find? Why does people go to beach or to any water sports? Have you ever thought about it? I was thinking that okay, Friday we met and then you are going to do something on Saturday and Sunday and then see what else can you find. That means you are not watching nature. That's what it means. And Buddha Dhamma is all about nature. It's not about Dhamma as in reading something or understanding something. This one unique philosophy of Buddha is all about nature, and Dhamma is nature. There's nothing else other than nature. So, and hence he says, Eso Dhammo Sanantano, what is called as Sanatana, unchanging. Whether somebody is there or not there, the basic form of life is not going to change. Whether you believe or you don't believe, whether you exist or don't exist, doesn't matter as far as the nature goes. It doesn't care what you think about yourself. You think I am this or I am that. I name it as Miami Beach or I name it as Mumbai Beach or Chowpatty Beach or in Chennai Marina Beach. Call by whatever name, it doesn't even bother what you're trying to say. It just doesn't do anything. Any river, no, No, you're gone. Nothing reflection. Freedom. Come on, Harry. What is this? I think you're all gone mad now. You're just guessing and okay, let me put something. Fun. I'm finding it very funny now.
Sir, can I give an answer?
Yes, go ahead.
I think when you go to the beach, the view of sunset, sunrise, it's pleasing to the eyes. I think that is why we go.
So what does that mean?
It's pleasing. It makes us happy. For that sensation, we will go.
Yes, that's correct. So what it is called as?
Craving for something
Correct.
pleasing thing.
Yeah, that's craving. So it not only gets filled up, you get to crave again and again.
Okay. Okay.
But if you use Patavi and do something about it, again the craving starts. You make a house, so you start craving the house.
Exactly.
Okay, and you do
And,
something. Yes, go ahead.
And whenever I go to the beach, I get one feeling. I don't know whether it is related to this topic or not. So much of water is there, but still, even a single of drop we cannot drink. When we go to the beach, so much of water is there, but we cannot make use of it because it's very salty. We cannot drink, we cannot use it for our daily this one. That's what I feel. I don't know whether it is related to this topic or not.
No, that's fine. I mean, that is
Hmm.
about the utility of that water.
Exactly.
That's okay. That you can ignore.
Okay.
Okay, one is flowing, it keeps on flowing. So your body in water in your body keeps on flowing as blood, as saliva. It's the same thing. So please understand. And the Puttujana cannot understand this, that's all. So he enjoys the flow. And we also use similes. We say flowing like a river. I'm flowing like a pond today, or something they say. Why? Because you feel enjoyable. If stagnated, you don't feel enjoyable. If you're flowing, you feel it enjoyable. So there's pleasure when there is flow. If it stays, stops, it becomes dirty, muddy. So you don't like it. So you want flowing. And even Ajancha puts it as still flowing water. But it's still flowing, right? So you see it that it fills up and it flows, and then there is craving. Same thing if you construct a house or you construct something, you construct any product which is solid, there's craving. So Patavi and Apo has a quality of craving. You crave for it because it can be seen. You can experience it. Okay, what next? At least Rupa said something good. I gave at least some example for you to understand. Okay, when you go to a beach, you get craving. And that's the reason we all want to go there. And you went so many times to Hawaii. What for? Just think, what for? No immersion, no. I think something has seriously gone wrong with you. And like Bobby is saying fun, what is fun there?
Because my daughters they sometimes actually say they want to go to beach. Obviously, now they want to have some fun.
No, that's correct. There's a craving. There's a craving
Yeah, craving.
because
So
see, when you watch the water flowing like this and going back and sitting, coming like this and going back, it gives you such a pleasure because flowing. You just understand in your career, if you say you want to grow, it has to be flowing. If it is stagnating, your career is stagnated, or your education is stagnated, your life is stagnated, you don't like it. Just understand this. As it is flowing, so you want it like that. You don't like stagnation. And that's the reason we say stagnation is very bad. I'm stagnated and I want a change in my job because not flowing. Got the point? And we don't go to the same place again and again because it becomes stale and stagnated. It's just like water getting stuck in one place and it starts to decay and then odd smell and then not good place. It's only good when it is flowing. I'm not talking about Buddha Dhamma at all, please. We are talking about Puthajana. But just see what you're seeing in nature. That's all I'm asking you. This kind of looking is from Buddha Dhamma. I don't deny it, but then just see why he goes there. He goes there for craving. It's a craving to enjoy various beaches and to enjoy various places. See, there is a place, Gopal Krishna. Yeah, I wanted to tell you to mute it. So, thing is like this. So now let's say there's a temple or there's a carving. It's on Patavi, and nobody sees Patavi. You see the carving. So there's craving. You see hotel. There's a craving. You understand this? The moment it is constructed, there's craving. Let's say there's a monastery, but the moment it is constructed, there's a craving. If there were no construction, there's no craving. Just understand this. If you construct anything solid, there's a craving. In the same way, if you go to a waterfront, there's a craving. That's very delightful. So the person delights in it. That's what he's saying, abhinandati. There's delightfulness because of this. If there were nothing to crave in water or in earth, why would somebody struggle so much in life? And hence Buddha divides that by 20 of solid and 12 by liquid for meditation. And then you create a particular manasikara. Just see, it is not something it's to be liked or craved for. Then it makes sense. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense, honestly speaking. But we have to see it. What are we doing with these two elements, Patavi and Apo? It's just like somebody constructs a castle on the seashore and starts believing it's a castle. And he starts residing in it because he's residing in the castle, but it's made out of sand. It looks stable, but it's not. But that's what it is. He is enjoying his creation. So what he does, he keeps on maintaining it. Simple. Otherwise, this becomes stale. So there should be something which is flowing. Hope you remember the 13 things what we spoke about on Apo. Or by now, because Saturday, Sunday, you would have forgotten all about it. I said 10 plus 3. What are the 3?
life, happy or refreshing, and the fear. The three things.
Correct. It's correct. So life is the first one. Then
Happiness or the refreshing.
it always not happiness. Actually, because it is refreshing, it gets you feel happy. Water putting on your body makes it refreshing and makes you feel mentally feel happy. And third one, it's fear. If you have also is fear. If you don't have also is fear. On one side there is drowning, and another side, without water you will not live. That's all on water. You can't think anything much. Relaxation, that's part of refreshing air. You feel relaxed. Certainly yes, but that is part of the refreshing state.
The cleaning of things which comes under life or refreshing. Okay, where we get bath and other things, it's a refreshing. So whatever we are thinking, it's matching with other 10 or 3 what we had.
Yeah, we already finished the 10. So now another 3. So what else do you find in water? So one thing was it fills up. It fills our life. Fine. And we also looked into craving. What else? There are many more.
Because
Yes, Bobby.
like you were just now saying that 20 of this earth and 11 or 13 of water.
12. 12.
12, 12 of water. So you're mentioning the body parts, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So no, I was just counting it. So it's
Count,
yeah.
no.
I
There are
no,
20
yeah,
and plus 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, it is very interesting. I never counted it.
Yeah, it is 20 plus 12.
Yeah.
From Kesa to Mattalunga is 20, and then from Pittam Simam till Muttanti is 12.
The bile is also part of body, right? Bile,
Bile is liquid.
liquid. So that means I think I don't know whether it's 19 or 20. Okay. Yeah.
In some books, they don't add Mattalungam, brain.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So it becomes 31. Even though they say 32 parts of the body, they don't add it. For whatever strange reason. So when we go to Putujana, from Putujana, if we go to Sekha, whenever we go, I will take it up. Right now, don't worry about it. No Buddha Dhamma till we finish Putujana. First, we should know what is a Putujana, and we have to see whether we are Putujana or not in the first place. And please understand, a Sotapanna is also Putujana. A Sakadagami is also Putujana. And Anagami is also Putujana. Only Arhat is not. So don't get into a strange thinking that, oh, only that is Putujana, I am not. No, sorry. But the quantity of ignorance will vary. But we are all Putujana only. There are so many things which we don't know. Like when you see Merin, you are seeing Merin, so you are Putujana. Simple. When you see Ashley, you are seeing Ashley, so Putujana. When you see Annabelle, you see it's an Annabelle, so it's Putujana. Simple. So A normal Putujjana and Arya Puggala, the difference here is that he is on the path, whereas the Putujjana is not on path. That's the only difference. Otherwise, he is Puggala only. Both are Puggala. One is Arya Puggala, one is Anarya Puggala, because he doesn't know how to end the journey. It's just like somebody sat in a automatic car and not able to know how to stop the car. That's it. It's doing everything, but basically he doesn't know how to end the journey. Aryamagga is something where you learn how to cut the controls of the car and you take the control of the car. That's it. That's the only difference. So don't get too much worked up that we are not Putujjana. We are, but the percentage of ignorance keeps on reducing. Avidya is what makes a Putujjana. Avidya Pachaya Sankhara. So he keeps on preparing something because of the ignorance. So the Putujjana keeps on preparing because he has no idea at all. So please don't misunderstand that you are not in Putujjana. You are. But the thing is, you are on the path of letting go of avidya. You means includes me also. So don't take it as you means only you. So all of us are Putujjana, but we are on the path and we are trying to understand what is Patavi, what is Apo, what is Tejo, what is Vayu, etc. to know it in a correct way. So the key word here is Manyana. Is to consider, is to take it, is to make it, or whatever we want to call that as. So Ma Manni is what he uses in Sek. Don't take it. Practice, 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 practice. Don't take it. So when a woman comes, don't take it as a woman. If a man comes, don't take it as a man. If a house comes, don't take it as a house. If a car comes, don't take it as a car. If a road comes, don't take it as a road. It's conventional, but not ultimate. Ultimate is, it's just Patavidhatu. Whatever you're calling road is just a Patavidhatu, for which it has Apo Dhatu, for which it has Tejo Dhatu, for which it has got Vayu Dhatu. So when you see someone, you should be immediately able to say, ha, there comes Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Akasha, Vinyana, Che Dhatu, or Cha Dhaturo Ayam Bhikkave Puriso. This person is made out of 6 elements. It should just come instantaneously. Until it comes, we are practicing it. Sotapanna will never get that, so don't worry about it. Sakadagami little bit, Anagami gets it, Arhat is in it. So if you are Sotapanna, it's very difficult for you to understand 6 elements, meaning making it a 6 elements. So don't worry. But that's the reason the bhikkhus did not delight in what Buddha said, because it was really damning, telling them you're basically useless. So they couldn't delight in what Buddha said, because he made a distinction between Arhat, Tathagata, and the Sekha. He separated them out. Anyway, when we come there, we'll swim. But at present, what else can you think on water? Or you're done. That's all we could think. We'll do one thing. We can cut short this for today. I want you to think it over. We can again meet tomorrow. Seems like you're not prepared.
But what I will just repeat means we are thought it's only 13 and whatever we are thinking it's coming into that 13 category only.
Yes, it will
Is there
come, but there are
something?
additional things related to how you experience water. I'm talking about now experiencing water. Like I just gave, how do you experience earth? When you construct something with it, you start experiencing earth. Otherwise, it's just a free flowing land. What will you do? Nothing.
So sometimes we feel it's like a means like a water is a limited source. It goes and come back, or we have to preserve the waters
No,
as it is.
Ashwin. No, Ashwin. What I'm talking is not that. When you see water, like in a water sport or a beach or something, there's something which happens to you. Are you
It's a
really?
it's
Yes, Ashwin.
so
Yeah, go ahead. Are you really thinking that water is a scarce resource we have to protect, and all the time are you doing it? No. So it is just an intellectual way of talking. Yeah, water is, we have to conserve water, blah blah blah. All that is true, but that is got nothing to do with it. It's not your personal experience. It's just an intellectualization. Meaning, it's just like a social responsibility. Let us call that.
yeah, but again, if I see another way that if I go to beach or it's a flowing water, it's give refreshing means, or it's a mind, or you can get refreshed easily with that looking at
Which we
that
already
flowing.
covered. No, that
Yeah,
we,
already covered. Even the water sports also we do only for the enjoyment and the pleasure.
that's
That's
correct.
also we covered.
No, what extra thing we did is that we said it will fill up. It will fill up your life. When you say it's filling up your life, it's like water. It is flowing. Some time ago, somebody had wrote when we are doing about water flowing. It is flowing.
It's also means we also discuss the fear also, especially some people or we can feel the fear of going into it or the something is it's a risk to go into depth water or into the depth of the somewhere.
Okay, but the somebody has put their cleaning.
So some pressure is developed with water, ma'am, sir. Water and air.
Yeah.
Pressure is there.
No. You have come to air, so will not cross that boundary. Without water, you can't clean anything. So that is correct. Yeah, thank you. At least you thought. Good. Think you will get it. Telling you. Yes, Rupa, go ahead.
Sir, I think it doesn't have any its own shape, color, taste. It always takes these things from the things we mixed in it. I'm not getting the proper word for it. Can I say adaptability?
Yes, it is highly adaptive because it is free flowing.
Exactly, huh? It doesn't have any its own flavor, color, shape. Yeah, as I said, free flow.
Just free flow. And if you are free flowing, you feel extremely delighted.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you like water because you can
Mm-hmm.
take it wherever you want to go.
Mm.
Earth is heavy, you can't carry it.
Yes, yes.
You have to keep it there.
Mm.
But water you can carry.
Yes.
Good. So one is
Thank you,
cleaning.
sir.
Yeah, one is cleaning. That's correct. Without water you can't clean. And there is no shape, size, color, etc.
It is having cooling effect, sir.
What's that?
Cooling.
Cooling, yes. Good one. Nice, appreciated.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Gopal Krishna.
So it cools and the body and mind and keeps us in a balanced way. So so it has lots of benefits whenever we are in when heat is generated in our body. So we try to keep our body cool so that our mind also will be balanced.
No,
So,
that's correct. No, you already explained. You just said cool, so that's sufficient. What you're saying is an explanation of that.
yes.
But cooling again is a part of that term of Prithvi also, satisfaction, correct? It's a,
No. In Pathavi, there's nothing called cooling. Only in
no, but not
opposite
cooling,
summer.
but satisfaction. It's cooling means
No,
it's satisfaction.
satisfaction is there because it is there. It is available. So that's the reason you feel satisfied. If you remove it, there's no satisfaction.
But then this refreshingness is also part
No,
of cooling.
refreshing is something different. See,
So cooling is a refreshing. It's if I'm getting
like if I put
suppose
cool, if I put refreshing, everything will come under refreshing only. We can do it like that. I don't have
yeah,
anything.
same.
I don't
Just
think.
I'm just trying to understand to how to think differently.
No. Refreshing is when you see water, you feel refreshed. When you put it, just do it on when you're bathing, Ashwin. You will come to see whether it is cooling or refreshing. You'll really see that there's a difference.
Miss, miss, I mean to say, means if it is a hot time or cold time, it depends on the
No,
water is hot
even
or
then,
cold.
even if it is hot, let's say it's a hot season, and you're taking warm water bath instead of cold water bath, you still feel it refreshing. When you're feeling tired, just take a bath. When you're feeling sleepy, take a bath. And even for mouth, if you were to put water and rinse, doesn't matter whether it is something to do with cold season or a warm season, whenever you, after eating, if you do that, rinsing your mouth, it is refreshing. So basically, refreshing is one thing, cooling effect is another thing. You get a cooling effect. See, the water is the only thing which can cool. There's no other thing which can cool. It can cool fast. Any liquid will cool fast. I'm just not taking water. Any liquid, it cools fast. Like if it evaporates and again comes back as rain, just see this, that let's say the temperature has reached 40 degrees centigrade and it rains for 4 hours. It brings down the temperature. You don't find it refreshing, but it brings down the temperature. And because the temperature has dropped, you feel happy. But water, if that doesn't fall, then the land is parched up. You just read Satta Suryo Gama Sutta, 7 suns. And he talks about how water keeps on going. Or there's another sutta, Mahahatti Pada Padoma Sutta, Upama Sutta. Mahahatti Pada Upama Sutta. That sutta, Sariputta explains all of this. Exactly, he explains whatever I'm explaining there. Yeah, somebody had put here binding, but binding property you can't see it unless you are into Arya Magga. So we're talking about Putujjana. We are not talking about person who are coming to Arya. We're just talking about a normal person. Normal, Buddha uses a particular word, untaught worldling, who has not seen an Arya, who has not got in touch with an Arya. We are only talking about them at present. When we come to Sekka section, things changes. Then we go into more detail on that. How the binding property, what happens, all of that. I don't think say a normal worldling would be ever be worried on a binding property. Yes, it binds, I agree, but he's not worried. He's not thinking in that kind of state, because that is, you understand the nature of Apo. So you are understanding the nature of Patavi. Then you understand the nature of Apo. Then you understand nature of Tejo. Then you nature of Vayu. Then you understand the nature of Bhuta. Then you understand nature of the Deva. And then you understand nature of Pajapati. Then you understand the of the Brahma, like that till Nibbana. So presently we are not in that. Quenches thirst, no, that is, we already covered Shreyas. It's life. So without water, that was the first thing we discussed, right? Okay, now I will tell you what all he will do other than that. Okay, he will go to a river. He will pray to the river. There's so many people who do that. They believe that you dip your head in this river and it will cleanse your sins. And most of you here are Indians. I thought you would tell that. I don't know, you have all become foreigners to the Indian culture. That's what it is. Seemingly, I think. Okay, you're seeing it. People do that. And another thing they do, they symbolize certain meanings out of it. If the water were to come like this, then this happens, and that happens, and this happens, then they enjoy the rainbow. That you missed it. When it rains little bit and then when the sun is there, a rainbow is formed. So then they enjoy that. Since it has a cleansing effect, they think that if they were to take a bath in this sacred river, it will cleanse them of sin. Why not? Why this one? You go to Sikkim, you go to Tibet, you go to any of the, Tibetan Buddhism kind of thing. They treat each lake as sacred because their guru comes through that. So they are able to see the reflection of that Rinpoche, or we can say Panchan Lama or some other Lama or some teacher who will be born in a particular place. So they keep on looking at it. So water has reflection. Somebody has put that, but you should say what reflection. It has a reflective ability. No other element have a reflective ability than Apo. And another thing you did not answer, it takes your breath away. You stop breathing when you see a lake. You'll be so immersed in that. Let's say somebody goes to Manasarovar or some other lake, or even in your countries, wherever you are, there are a lot of lakes. If you go and stand, you will be immersed. So it has a power of immersion. Water, you can immerse yourself. You can swim, so you have to immerse. So water has a power of immersion. Yes, sir, you put that, but how immersive where? I know you put it. I just said, how do you do it? I know you have, I've already read what you have put there. I appreciate. But it is partial. You just say immerse means where. It has the power to immerse you in that. It's a magnetic quality of water. The only difference between water and earth is, as far as Puttujana goes, he has to put effort in constructing something for Patavi, whereas here he doesn't have to construct anything to enjoy it as it is. And what else? You can construct dams. You can create hydroelectric. Right? See, think from Puttujana perspective. Don't come into Buddha thing and get confused. You just take what would you see in water, which is not there in Patvi. Can you generate electricity in Patvi? Yes, you can. If it is nuclear, or like if you have plutonium, uranium, like that, yes, that's part of Patvi. But in general, a general person, a general worldling, a normal worldling, what has he learned? That he has seen hydroelectric power stations. Yeah, I can do with coal. That's Patvi. Yes, absolutely agreed. But what has he seen most? So there is a dam, Hoover's Dam, let's say in US. You go to the dam, what's there in that dam? It's just a dam with the water flowing, but it looks nice. Think. That's what I wanted you to do. Don't take Buddha Dhamma. Just first open up and see what all can you find in nature. And then we can go to the Dhamma. Because we are going to go to Sekha anyway. We are now talking worldling. Puthujjana. I think what's happening with you is you already thought that you are not a Puthujjana now. It's some person Puthujjana. I have got nothing to do with it. Yes, Bobby, yeah, right. Yeah, it can be used, it has to be used for cooking. Perfect. Any dish you require water. It's so closely related. Carries things. No. Yeah, it will carry, I agree. Water, since it is flowing, it will carry anything. But okay, I'll give in. Fine. And but you need to create boats and ferries and all that, because otherwise you're going to drown. That comes under fear if you don't have these kind of things. Used in medicines, yes, but you also use Patavi in medicine. But yes, you're right. Think you'll get even more. This is nothing. Swimming. That's come under fun. You are already used that fun, right? Yes, so, and that also comes under enjoyment. We already covered it. Now don't bring me scuba diving and
Guruji, it is energy, Guruji.
yes,
It is energy.
I've already spoken. No, hydroelectric, it's energy. Seafood,
You get a fish
no, that's okay. See, no, but that is
without
Patavi. That's
without
Patavi.
water. It could
No,
without
that's
water you
correct.
cannot get.
No, what we are saying, life cannot
No,
exist without water.
I think now we are going totally towards that Pudujana side, so it is becoming easy now.
Yeah, you should go to Puthajana side, but anyway,
Yeah.
see, for
Swimming,
life,
seafood, and everything will come under that.
no.
Just that.
For any forms to exist, it has to have water. If water is removed, there is no existence. You look at the Satta Surya Ugama Sutta. If just remove water from that, and that's it. The whole life form stops. One sun, then the second sun comes, then the third sun comes, and then he says that the water in the oceans, which were, then it comes only to a knee deep. What is it trying to say? The life is ending. So it's gone. You remove water, you're gone. Water is life. We already covered that. And for
Yeah, when you said that in the beginning, I quite couldn't understand. But when I reflect on it, like the scientists and all, they're trying to find water in other planets, no, not anything else.
yes, because the water were to dry out, you need to take a flight and go and land in that place. There's no other way to survive. We have, because it's available, you take it for granted, right? So that's why it's called permanent. See, just by reciting impermanent, it doesn't make it impermanent because it's permanent. You just go to a shopping mall, you get water. Maybe it was 5 cents, now it has become 10 cents, or maybe it was $1, now it is $1.50, or it was $1, it became $2. But you will get water. At the end of it, you get water. And what do? You bring a full carton of water and keep it at your home. Or you take a tap water and drink. But water is water, whether it is bottled water, tap water, which water it is. No, Shruti, you're gone. Now you're going into something else. Then I will come to when we come to the sec, we'll going to talk about how Patvi becomes water and how water becomes air due to heat and all of that and gets into space. So just like an ice cube, ice, a block of ice is Patvi, but if you keep it in the environment, it becomes water. Then you heat it, the heating effect gives you vaporization, which is air, becomes steam and it goes to space. So Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo entered space. Simple. So if you want to see how life evolved, first you require space, then you require air, then you require heat, then you require water, then it's Pathavi. So we have crossed over to from Putujana to a Aryamagga. Flavor. Water doesn't have any flavor. Because of the minerals, it is flavory. Water per se. If you take pure H2O, there is no flavor. 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen has no flavor. Absorption, no. You get immersed, not absorbed. Anyway, good.
Like see, whatever we are eating, with that water element, like all the nutrients and everything getting absorbed into your body, or it is
No.
changing.
That is fine.
No?
See, now you are again crossed over. See,
So,
just think whether a Puthajana will be doing all of this. He goes to we already spoken about cleaning That's all taken care, Mangala. So the thing is like this, Bobby. You go to hotel, you eat, you drink, and you come back. Let's say I go to Taco Bell, or I go to McDonald's, I go to Pizza Hut, or I go to US Pizza, wherever I going. That's the that's the Putujana what we are talking about. There is Manyana. Ultimately, we are going to come to this, and why it is Manyana is what we are talking. Manyana means considering it. It makes you feel, take it for granted. This is how water is. So, if we were to recite what Buddha keeps on saying, Patavim, Patavi, Patavim, he starts with that, right? Patavim, Patavito, Sanjanati, Apo, Apavito, Sanjanati. Moisturizing, no, it is part of refreshing itself. If there is no water, it immediately turns into solid and it breaks. So there's nothing left. So you require a moisturizer because it's water. So Patavim Patavito Sannitva Patavim Manyati. Here it becomes Apo Manyati. Apam Apo Sannitva. Lubrication. Okay, fine. No, not an issue. Good. So he does Manyana. There's a conceiving. When you conceive it, it becomes permanent. And when that is permanent, Pataviya, like in the Pataviya Manyati, Bobby, smoothness, softness, everything will happen when you add water to it. But it is a combination between earth and water. So we are crossing over. I'm talking about when you see water, what happens. So, like Pataviya Manyati, Patavito Manyati, Meti Manyati, Patavim Abhinandati, Tam Kissahetu, Aparinyatam Tassa iti Vadami. That's what he's saying there. So, what does it happen here? Apam Manyati, Apaviya Manyati, Apavito Manyati, Apavim Me iti Manyati, or Apam Meti Manyati, Apam Abhinandati. Right? Because of this Manyana. That is how he gets into permanency, that it will be there. It is there. It's mine. Me iti means water is mine. Water means not this water as whatever it is. The perspective from what he is seeing, he's conceived it, and hence it should be mine. And just like we say earth as a mother, right? Mother Earth, because now you personalize it as though really there is a female out there in earth. In the same way, what is it for water? So you personalize it. So you give life form to a non-lifeless thing, just like Mother Earth. Water is no, not accumulation. Accumulation automatically happens. Just like earth, you accumulate, water also you accumulate. That's correct. But that is the end result of that manyana. So water is termed as life giver, just like Mother Earth. You say provider of water, provider of life. So like they then make it as Mother Ganga. So they make it everything as mother, personalized, because mother gives. So water is giving life, and hence I make like that. So this manyana will make it like that. So you personify. Good. Anyway, so we will end water here. Tomorrow we'll take Tejo, fire. Let me end your pain by moving into the next thing, next element. We always, before we end, in all cultures, water, earth, everything is considered as feminine. And in Chinese it is called as shui. It's yin and yang, so it's in energy, because it's very adaptable.
So is that what Feng Shui is all about?
Yep.
Trying to find out the flow of energy and how it is.
Yes, because it flows. Like in Roman mythology, it's called Neptune, goddess of sea, god of sea. Then there's a lot of mythologies. But everybody considers a goddess. If you take Mesopotamia, god of fresh water, wisdom, creation, and life giver. So that's the reason I said life. Like in Chinese, it is this dragon. And in Aboriginal Australian traditions, we have rainbow serpent, bunny. So each culture depicts water as mother or goddess or God. So ultimately, earth and water is God. Got it? That's how the Manyana happens. Now you start believing it is true.
Guruji, that's why the water is worshipped in many places because it gives us life.
We already covered it, Gopal Krishna. The first thing I said that it is life giver.
Yes.
So it can be called by various things, but ultimately it gives life. Without water, no life. You can live without food, but you can't live without water. Okay, so let's end our journey of Apo for today, and then we come back tomorrow with new one. Tejo, let's see how you perform. Okay, good day everyone, and good night, Ariu, and good evening or good afternoon.